This week has been a really interesting one for the movement. Last week I shared that a friend had reached out. He was struggling. This week we met up. No agenda, no fixing, no trying to solve everything. Just two mates, an honest conversation, holding space, listening when it was really needed. And afterwards it really made me think, because sometimes I can get really caught up in what progress is supposed to look like. How many talks have I booked? How many programs have I sold? How many people watched the last video? But this reminded me that this is the work. Someone reaching out when they need support. Someone knowing they've got a place they can come. Someone feeling safe enough to say, mate, listen, I'm not all right. That to me is moving the needle. And I want him to know that it meant as much to me as it did to him. This week, I also recorded what I genuinely believe could be a game-changing episode of the podcast. My guest was the incredible Rose Rowkins. We spoke about suicide prevention, her lived experience, what truly helps, what doesn't. And one question sat at the centre of the whole conversation. How have we created a world where people feel safer hiding their pain than speaking out? Think about that. How many people are really suffering in silence because silence feels safer than honesty? Rose spoke powerfully about language, about listening properly, about not rushing to fix something. One of my biggest takeaways was this. We need to get more comfortable feeling awkward, because awkward conversations can really save lives. Checking in on someone, asking twice, then sitting in silence, not knowing the perfect thing to say. It might feel awkward, right? But it might also be a conversation that changes everything. I also shared on the podcast a post from Luke Bateman that really landed with me. Death is the opposite of possibility. And wow, that just stopped me. Because no matter how dark life feels, no matter how trapped someone feels, no matter how impossible the future looks, whilst we are still here, possibility remains. Things can change. Healing can happen. Support can arrive. And a new chapter can begin. As long as there is life, there is possibility. What a beautiful reminder. Rose and I also spoke about joy, seeking joy. Because when we talk about hard things, we also need to talk about what keeps us well. Community, laughter, purpose, movement, belonging. And this week, I started the Saltdean Tigers Vets football team. And honestly, it was more than football. It was about connection, team spirit, movement, belonging, all of those things. It was me moving the needle for me. And if I'm honest, I've missed that part of myself. So yeah, I'm back and it feels good. And finally this week was my dad's 80th birthday. The legend that is Don Thomas. And if young men need role models, if boys need examples of what healthy masculinity looks like, my dad is one of mine. Never the loudest in the room, never needing attention, never demanding respect, but receiving it. Through kindness, through consistency, through humility, through how he treats other people. He showed me that strength can be gentle. Being a real man isn't dominance, it's decency. Happy 80th birthday, Dad. I love you, I admire you. Thank you for showing me what a real man looks like. Until next week. You all right, mate?